Suburban, another square body, and that's a 20 series. Will the Chevette start? And where are the keys? Do you think we can fit any more things in here before we can't even drive in and out any longer? We're making some good progress in the showroom. We have a lot of rain on the day before the car show, as usual. And we had some wonderful people show up from Pennsylvania, traveling through, said they're fans of the channel, and they want to take a view. So we'll remind you guys, that's no problem. Actually, it happens about 2 to 3 times a day here recently. People from all over the country just traveling through. We are right off 95. Feel free to stop in. And once the new building is open, we'll have merch, stickers, a whole wall of history. It's so cool. I can't always take the time, AJ, Mike, sometimes we can't always take the time to go through all the buildings, but during business hours, the buildings are open. So you can browse around, check things out. We're happy for you to just come by and look and enjoy things. Let's take it away. So we do have a new arrival here in the fleet that is going through its processes pretty well. This is actually a 20 series, 3/4 ton Suburban that has had a new repaint. And I was going to wait until we finished everything, but you guys enjoyed going along for the ride, so I'm going to take you. So we are still waiting on the proper trim. So unlike what you would always think, we keep trim in stock, fender trim. It's different for a Suburban and a Blazer than it is for a pickup truck. Not different in the front, different in the back. So we are waiting on that to come in. We did put the body side molding on it. This truck is sitting on roughly about 14 inches of lift. Getting ready to add the track bar. Go over a few other things. Been driving it for the last couple of days. Good running. Now, it is an 87. 87, and we need to get a fresh headlight here. She's a little dark. 87 is over and under. 88 would still be here. 89 would be right here. Very confusing times for these trucks, but 87 does give it a fuel-injected motor first year. Also, 350 motor came back, was not available in half tons. I like that front end. I do also like the 89 to 91. I had a customer call the other day. He said, you're going to hate it. I'm taking an 82 or an 83 and I'm putting an 89, 90, 91 front end. I'm like, we don't hate that at all. We actually like it. But a lot of people do dislike that front end. But Suburban, Blazer, and 1 ton did continue to be made until 1991. Whereas normally most square bodies ended in 87. So it does get a bit confusing. This one is missing the emblem in the grill. But a great truck. Also finished off with power steps and OBS seats. And I think the OBS seat swap is a little overlooked. Had a customer buy a truck recently, a single cab truck that had an OBS, basically like a 30/70 split seat. And he said him and his wife both commented on how comfortable it was. It was just amazingly comfortable. So that was pretty cool. That was nice to hear. Because some people think that's sacrilegious to have an OBS seat in a square body. This has OBS seats front and middle. It's a cab light truck. The paint's beautiful. It's an awesome truck. Now I think, you guys can comment what you think. Daniel wants to put a set of our 44s on it. So I think we're going to slap a set of 44s on it. Also, check out the wheels. For once, I'm not going to give away the secret. Just pan in on that wheel, AJ. And then pan in on the tire. Because I know I'm not the only connoisseur out there that is good at looking at a Mickey Thompson tire. I know a lot of you guys have owned these tires. These are Gen 1. We're going to start calling them. OG, original, 39, 18, 16.5s. Those are 16.5 by 14 wheels. See if you guys can figure out what they are. You old school guys, let me know what they are. You can look right here. You can tell it's a 14. You can see the width, but I've also measured it to make sure. A 12 pulls the tire in right here, bubbles it up right here. The first sets of these I ever had were all on 12s. I've seen them on 10s. They look crazy. But that is an actual original set of Mickeys. And if we do take them off, I will part with them. They are probably 75% tread, maybe better. They ride fine. Again, I've been driving this truck. They don't show as well with the water on them, but they actually have great tread. Fox shocks on this truck. Already has crossover. Daniel may switch it over to our crossover. That's a good example here to see. This crossover is much smaller right here, the diameter. So if we put our track bar system, it's not going to match the thickness of that crossover there. So don't know what we'll do at this point on that, but we'll figure it out. I do think it's going to go on the 44s, though. I think it's a great idea. And the set we have is actually a one-off set that is in black. So I think those will be cool with the blue. So the rain. We have a car show tomorrow. We have one of the only local car shows that we don't have to travel 6, 8, 10 hours to get to. And even though it's local and close by, we still have to get the vehicles there. And every vehicle, if you drive it, is going to sling stuff everywhere. And when we get to a car show with 6, 8, 10 vehicles, we don't have the time to wipe down and clean 6, 8, 10 vehicles. So it's always, AJ just said, why does this always happen? It is always when the weather hits that the car show is the next day. So we like to make a great showing for our local car show, of course. And we can't take everything, but I was hoping the weather would be better so we would at least get a few more cars out than what we're going to. But I don't know at this point. We're just going to have to play it by ear. We are going to take the Freedom Factory car hauler with the Polaris on the back. But the Polaris sold yesterday. They're not picking it up till Tuesday, I think. So we don't have to unload it today, but that's also always the way it goes. AJ will put something on the third rack, and then Mike will be like, I just sold that. And he's got to get all the cars back down and get off the third rack. It never fails, ever. So one more fun fact. Check out my shoes. So I don't mind working getting dirty, but last night I rushed away from here to go to Brady's playoff basketball game. You guys can give him credit. His team made it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, they did lose, but it has been amazing to watch those kids get better and better and better. Just in this year, there's so many of them, including myself, that have improved tremendously. Ball handling and everything else.
How to do ball handling it?
You know, you want ball? We can do it. So we're leaving there. It's a brand new school. The lights weren't that great. And I thought, all right, guys, you know, I'm getting old. It was dark and dingy going out there. Like, I had a hard time seeing. I was like, man, I know what my mom and my grandparents said about driving at night. You're hard to see. And then, of course, other people sitting in the stands were like, oh, man, what a terrible night to have to drive. And I was like, okay, it's not just me. So we're leaving. And one of the other players from his team was with his mom. And I couldn't see real well, but we were turning out, you know, out here, and they were over here. What happened was they didn't see, and they actually drove on the edge of the road, and their car sunk. So a couple other people stopped in the meantime, and I'm glad I caught it out of the corner of my eye. 4x4 van. Appears that's going to go back to Tennessee. Customers are traveling on their way to check it out. So we're shoving on the car, and then all of a sudden, the wheel caught traction. All the way up me from top to bottom. And Tabitha cleans her own car, even though we have detailers that clean stuff. She likes cleaning her own car. I give her credit for that. But I had to get in her car, slap covered in mud from head to toe. Then I had to strip down to get in the house and everything get washed. It was hilarious. I was in my undies out in the on the back steps. So 4x4 van, in case you guys hadn't seen it, that's not a Quigley conversion. That was one that was done by a private installer. Bam! Ball handling. See that? We'll run you back in a second, TJ. So actually, if you want to take the Suburban, you can. Keys are in it. Thank you. But it is 4x4 converted. The wheel and tire is not for everybody. The roof rack is kind of wild, but the guy's actually traveling from Tennessee. We sent him a lot of pictures. I believe he's going to love it, and hopefully it works out. So that's our little clip for right this second. We'll get across the road and we got some other fun stuff. All right, guys, we're out here in the back 40, and I definitely have the best employees in the world and the most patient, because even yesterday, AJ had me and Lyle out in the rain. And don't forget, when you're seeing a video, somebody else is behind the camera in the pouring down rain. But again, today, we walk out here to do this video. You can back up a little bit. Take some pictures of this box truck, and AJ's like, let's get this video in. So I said, well, let's take a video of this. Well, my phone rings, and I end up having a 12-minute conversation with a customer across the freaking world, but I couldn't miss that phone call. And we're getting ready to give away some box vans. We used box vans for all these years for storage. They're amazing storage because even if they don't run, you can move them around. It's so much better than a shed. But then we built sheds, and we built buildings, and we built carports, and we still ran out of space. But I finally have emptied a bunch of these out, and we're going to give them away. So if you're local and you have a need, but the reason we're giving them away, there's not much left of them. When the rear door breaks, they're not very good storage anymore. This door disintegrated. The other one across the street, the door disintegrated. That one, the door is about to disintegrate the next time it opens, so they got to go. I can't give away the U-Haul. If y'all never heard the story about that, that was locked away like 20 years ago, and we finally cut it open not long ago and did a video, one of our better original videos, actually. Sun's coming out. Holy smokes. It's going to be a good day. So I can't, my dad bought that in the 70s, and he used it as storage, and it's still storage, and it still has stuff in it from the 70s that's locked away, which is really cool, and from the 80s. But we are giving a couple box trucks away, so I'll tell you the funny stories. We're going to put them on Facebook for free. Come get it. And I guarantee you it has become a hassle to get rid of these things. I got titles, got everything you need. But just like giving away a camper shell, I was just telling somebody, we had so many messages. Can you deliver it? What does it fit? Do you have clamps? Do you have the keys? So many texts and emails and stuff to give something away for free. It's amazing. So we'll probably get some good stories out of this, I'm sure. So we're going to make our way across. Me and AJ got to start getting some stuff strapped down and loaded up for the show. We got to definitely do some videos for the other channel on some of these bucket trucks and buses. And then some of the stuff that's sold, we got to start getting it out, because yesterday we did have I think it ended up being 12 vehicles sold. Alvin is getting the Excursion ready. Customers picking up the lifted 2500 HD on Saturday. And phone's ringing again. So give me a second. Well, guys, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is setting. But guess what? Both box trucks are picked up. Well, getting picked up. The one is already up and loading across the street. One is coming over to load it now with no hassles. It actually worked out great. Thanks for everybody that reached out. A ton of people reached out. Thankfully, some of our good customers came up, like, Jay, I got it straight. No problem. Boom. Load one up. We didn't have to assist. My employees didn't have to deal with nothing. AJ got a load of cars to the car show, and they did not get filthy. We sold some tow trucks. We sold the 4x4 van. It's been a cool day. We're all sweating our gazoonzas off, but it's been a good day. Here come my boys now, getting ready to snatch this one out. Let them see it in the background right there. Look at that, looking good. These guys driving these tow trucks know what they're doing. Matter of fact, I think that was one that came from here, maybe. Pretty sure. All right, AJ's gonna get the video up. We're gonna bring y'all some content tomorrow. We'll have a good time. Thanks a lot. Don't forget the giveaway. It's already the 20th of the month, and I didn't realize this. Y'all only got 8 days to still get merch purchased for the mini bike giveaway, and then we're going to announce March's giveaway March 1st.